AI cryptos have been rallying like crazy recently, and this has left everyone wondering which ones have long-term potential and which ones are just short-term pump and dumps by sketchy crypto VCs. Well, a recent report about AI cryptos, published by one of the top crypto research firms, has all the answers. It reveals that the gains some of these AI cryptos have seen are nothing compared to what's coming. That's why today we're going to summarize this report and tell you what it could mean for the crypto market. My name is Guy, and if you're serious about making 100x gains, this is a video you need to watch until the end. The report we'll be summarizing today is titled, quote, "Understanding the Intersection of Crypto and AI." It was published by Galaxy Digital last month, and we'll leave a link to the full report down in the description. Now, this report begins with a brief introduction, wherein the author, Lucas Cheyenne, notes that crypto and AI are both world-changing technologies, and that the report will unpack the emerging relationship between the two. He underscores the fact that crypto provides AI with a trustless settlement layer. This makes it not only possible to build novel AI use cases, but also to mitigate against the downsides of AI, particularly deepfakes. At their core, Lucas explains, cryptos are, quote, data-rich environments that AI needs. As a fun fact, many people believe that AI will choose to use BTC as its currency for this very reason. And by the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to smash that like button to give it a boost, and be sure to subscribe to the channel and ping that notification bell so you don't miss our next report summary. Okay, now, the first part of the report provides an overview of all the crypto projects that fall under the AI narrative. As you can see, they're grouped into various sectors, including decentralized computing, AI training, AI infrastructure, AI DeFi, AI gaming, AI agents, and actual AI. Lucas notes that decentralized computing has been front and center in the intersection between crypto and AI simply because AI requires so much computing power. To put things into perspective, he cites a statistic. The amount of AI computation required is doubling every 3 months or so. Naturally, this insane increase in computing demand is incentivizing all sorts of computing supply to come online to try and meet it, including Bitcoin mining machines. On that note, he points out that Tether's recent investment in a Bitcoin miner was likely made because of all the AI-capable hardware it has. Now, obviously, it's NVIDIA chips that most people are after, and the result has been wait times of 6 months or more. The report reveals that these shortages may not be entirely due to supply constraints. Basically, the fine print of some of these AI chip purchases means that they are often underutilized. Of course, decentralized computing provides a solution, as it allows those who require AI computing to access it at a lower cost, and those who have too much of it to sell that spare capacity for passive income. Lucas highlights the fact that this also has the effect of decentralizing AI development. For context, most AI development is being done by big tech companies. If you watched our video about ChatGPT, you'll know that OpenAI is effectively owned by Microsoft. And besides Microsoft, you've got Google, Meta, and Apple, and the latter two haven't been all that focused compared to the former two. Now, the second part of the report examines different niches within the decentralized computing sector, starting with generalized compute. In this niche, you have crypto projects like Akash Network, which we covered for our Coin Bureau Club members before it went vertical. And if you don't know what Coin Bureau Club is, it's our insider subscription service where we cover hot AI altcoins and so much more. The link is in the description. Anyhow, after explaining how Akash works, the report pivots to the second niche, which is secondary markets. This pertains to the aforementioned leasing of underutilized AI chips, which Akash also does as of 2023. The report notes that the utilization of the leased AI chips offered on Akash has been as high as 90%. And this ties into the third niche in decentralized computing, which is decentralized AI training. The report talks about a crypto project called Gensin, which believes that, quote, if someone wants to train something and someone is willing to train it, then that training should be allowed to happen. To that end, Gensin provides a protocol that makes it possible to train AI in a way that's honest. For reference, training AI has been notoriously difficult, even for big tech. It requires lots of human feedback, and that inevitably results in errors arising from misaligned incentives or an underlying political agenda. Notably, Gensin is still in its proof-of-concept phase and has yet to launch, in case you're wondering. Now, the next niche in the decentralized computing sector is actual AI. Think ChatGPT and the like. Here, the author focuses on BitTensor, which, quote, aims to decentralize and commodify artificial intelligence generation. What's awesome is that BitTensor's tokenomics are modeled after Bitcoin's. The difference is that BitTensor uses a consensus mechanism called proof of intelligence, which requires miners on its blockchain to produce AI-related outputs to earn the right to validate a block containing transactions. And if you want us to do a BitTensor review, be sure to drop a comment in the description. Anyways, the author then notes that when you combine these three decentralized computing niches together, you get a decentralized AI stack, which can be seen here. Akash provides the AI compute, Gensin provides the AI training, and BitTensor provides the actual AI you interact with, essentially. The report stresses that this decentralized AI stack is theoretical for now and does not mean that any of these crypto projects will be partnering to do this anytime soon. Even so, it notes that the founders of these crypto projects seem to be aware that this is the direction AI crypto is headed. The report then goes on to unpack other novel products and services being offered by crypto projects in the decentralized computing niche. These include marketplaces for decentralized data, decentralized bandwidth marketplaces where you lease out your internet capacity to scrape the web for data, and decentralized maps which leverage AI. The names of these crypto projects are in the report. At the end of the section about decentralized computing, the author outlines 5 things that could trigger its adoption. The first thing is the elephant in the room, and that's the huge disconnect between the supply and demand of AI-specific hardware. The second thing is regulation, specifically restrictions around what kind of data can be used to train the AI and who can access it. The author looks at both sides of the coin here, noting that truly decentralized computing can't be regulated, but more centralized iterations of it could provide even greater compliance. The third thing that could trigger the adoption of decentralized computing is censorship, specifically the efforts being put in place by some governments to restrict who can use AI. If you watched our video about AI regulations, you'll know that the EU seems to be heading in this very direction. No surprises there. Anyhow, the fourth thing is already becoming a big issue, and that's data privacy. For those unfamiliar, popular AI services have allegedly violated the privacy of some individuals and institutions. Decentralized computing with crypto could make it possible to preserve privacy in this context. And finally, the fifth thing that could increase the adoption of decentralized computing is user experience, which seems to be lacking. To be honest, this is unlikely to change soon, as crypto itself is in dire need of improving its user experience if it wants to gain serious adoption. Thankfully, we are on the right track at any rate. Now, in the third part of the report, the author examines the different niches within the AI smart contract sector. He starts by explaining that smart contracts are practically inefficient as they're not very flexible. Integrating AI with smart contracts could address these shortcomings and even make smart contracts more secure. There's just one small problem, and that's that running the intensive compute that AI requires in a smart contract on a blockchain would be incredibly expensive and probably wouldn't even work. This requires introducing a new decentralized AI primitive, zero-knowledge AI, which is the first niche in the AI smart contract sector. Oddly enough, the report's author believes that zero-knowledge AI will most likely be used to verify that other forms of off-chain AI computing are valid, such as those provided by a cache network, for example. As you might have gathered, zero-knowledge AI is still in its early stages. In this case, the author notes EasyKL and Giza as two crypto projects which are in the process of creating the tooling required to make zero-knowledge AI solutions possible. What's fascinating is that both are currently only EVM compatible, suggesting that EVM chains will dominate the AI crypto niche. Speaking of which, the second niche is infrastructure tooling. The author touches here on Modulus Labs, a crypto company that's also building zero-knowledge tooling for AI solutions. He reveals that their innovative solutions were mentioned by Vitalik Buterin in a recent blog post about crypto and AI. And if you're wondering why zero-knowledge AI tooling is so important, the author explains it perfectly. Quote, "Tooling and infrastructure development is critical because it significantly reduces friction for teams that need to deploy ZK circuits necessary to run verifiable off-chain computation. The creation of secure interfaces that enable non-crypto native builders working in machine learning to bring their models on-chain will enable greater experimentation of applications with truly novel use cases." In other words, zero-knowledge AI tooling is required to bring more AI-specific builders into the crypto industry. Now, it's going to be interesting to see just how many AI builders do migrate to crypto once VCs really start to splurge. And it's hard to see how crypto will be able to outspend big tech on AI developers, but, well, I guess we're about to find out. Anywho, the third niche in the AI smart contract sector is co-processors. Now, the author explains that co-processors make it possible to further abstract away AI aspects from the blockchain, including creating zero-knowledge-based AI virtual machines. Crypto projects here include Axiom and Ritual. Now, logically, the fourth niche in the AI smart contract sector is decentralized applications, aka dApps, which are ultimately made up of multiple smart contracts working in unison. The report's author notes that AI-based dApps will significantly expand the scope of what dApps can do, which is likewise logical. He then provides a few examples related to decentralized finance, aka DeFi, gaming, and decentralized digital ID. What's spooky is that he includes WorldCoin as an example of one decentralized digital ID solution that could leverage AI. More about WorldCoin in the description. Moving on. Now, in the fourth part of the report, the author gives examples of all the different niches within the AI agents sector. FYI, quote, "AI agents are autonomous bots capable of receiving, interpreting, and executing tasks using an AI model. This could be anything from a personal assistant that's fine-tuned to your preferences to a financial agent that manages and adjusts your portfolio according to your risk." Now, if that sounds familiar, that's because AI agents are what Fetch.ai are all about, and I'll quickly note that we also reviewed Fetch.ai for our Coin Bureau Club members. More about that in the description. But back to Fetch.ai. Now, this crypto project falls into the first niche of AI agents, which is agent providers. As the name suggests, agent providers, well, provide AI agents that people can use. In Fetch.ai's case, it's a de facto marketplace for AI agents where anyone can build, deploy, and use them. Then, the other niche in the AI agent sector that the author examines is Bitcoin and AI agents. As it turns out, Lightning Network developer Lightning Labs is working on launching AI agents within the Lightning Network itself. This sets the stage for AI to use BTC as its native currency, something you'll recall that many people have been speculating about. And you can learn more about the Lightning Network in the description, by the way. I digress. Now, at the end of this part of the report, the author seems to pour cold water on the idea that AI would use BTC for payments, or any crypto for that matter. That's because TradFi institutions would likely adjust their payment systems to be AI compatible, or create new ones that are, and take away most of crypto's appeal. More importantly, he points out that the biggest hurdle to AI using crypto payments is not technological but regulatory. Until it becomes legal for crypto to be used as a means of payment, it's unlikely that AI will adopt it as a means of payment in any meaningful way. Then, in the conclusion of the report, the author reveals that the biggest way in which AI will impact crypto is via crypto development. Using tools like Copilot, crypto developers could become up to 10x more efficient. This will result in more crypto projects and protocols, including the primitives required for crypto-related AI. So this brings me to the big question, and that's what all of this means for the crypto market. Well, by now you'll probably know that there are lots of answers to this question. For starters, it's clear that the crypto AI sector is just getting started, and the report suggests that it hasn't really even started at all. I'll remind you that almost every single AI crypto project in that report, with a few exceptions, is in its early stages. Now this is a double-edged sword because it means there's no token you can speculate on, but it also means that there will be no shortage of new AI cryptos hitting the market in the coming months. Take a second to consider that the few AI cryptos which do exist have seen astronomical gains. Now, from our perspective, the key takeaway from the report is that there is more than enough of the AI money pie to go around. Put differently, there will be plenty of AI cryptos that see the same or similar gains. There's just one caveat, though, and that's that the nature of AI computing means that traditional smart contract cryptos may not benefit as much from this niche, if at all. Now, this will be a huge change compared to all the previous crypto innovations, which involved a high degree of on-chain activity, be it at the Layer 1 or Layer 2 level. As we learned, however, most of the core AI processes will be taking place off-chain, with only a few processes remaining on-chain. Now, this could actually supercharge the narrative of modularity, as AI-focused smart contract cryptos could start to further divide their processes to optimize AI-related use cases. More about modularity in the description. Back to AI. Now, believe it or not, but the biggest way AI will impact the crypto market could very well be the payments aspect. Although it's true that there are currently lots of hurdles to AI using crypto for payments, it's likely that most of these hurdles will be gone as reasonable crypto regulations are passed. And while it's true that TradFi will likely try to introduce its own digital currencies that AI will use for payments, an open and transparent payment system seems intuitively preferable to one that's closed and opaque, particularly when it comes to AI stuff. Some have even gone as far as to suggest that a sentient AI would voluntarily choose crypto for this very reason. Imagine an AI becoming sentient, rejecting the TradFi currencies it's being forced to use, and adopting crypto instead. That would be absolutely wild. Anyhow, daydreaming aside, if AI does start to intersect with crypto payments, this would probably be the killer use case that takes both AI and crypto mainstream. It's hard to even put into words just how much the synergy between these two technologies would change the world. For instance, the practical effect could be enormous demand for crypto by AI agents which are completing various tasks. As the number of AI agents and tasks grows, so too would the demand for cryptos. This demand would in turn translate to incredible price appreciation for the coins and tokens chosen as currency. Similarly, If crypto becomes the payment standard for AI, then it will necessitate further integration between crypto and the traditional financial system. It goes without saying that this will come with its own trade-offs, but it could very well result in accelerated crypto adoption across all aspects of life. It's easy to forget that there's more to crypto than finance. There's also decentralized gaming, physical infrastructure, social media, the list goes on and on. Now, it's inevitable that AI will integrate with all these technologies, and many centralized gaming, physical infrastructure, and social media operations are integrating AI already. But if crypto ends up becoming AI's main means of payment, then it will result in the decentralized alternatives to these centralized technologies being adopted just because that's where crypto payments work the best. Again, it's hard to put into words just how much AI using crypto for payments would change the world. Unfortunately, most of this AI crypto stuff is completely theoretical and will be for some time. Fortunately, though, if you've made it this far, then you're aware of these developments, and that means you'll be able to take full advantage of them when they come along, be they for your portfolio or for your personal life. Indeed, it's looking more and more like those of us who adopt AI will get ahead, while those of us who don't will fall behind. This foreshadows some borderline dystopian combinations of man and machine, but well, maybe that's a topic for another time. Okay, and that's all for today's video, folks. So if you learned something new, smash that like button to let us know. If you want to keep learning, subscribe to the channel and ping that notification bell. And if you want to help others learn about AI and crypto, then be sure to share this video with them. If you're looking to maximize your crypto AI gains and keep them safe, then you need to check out the Coin Bureau deals page. It's got trading fee discounts of up to 60%, sign-up bonuses of up to $50,000 on the best crypto exchanges, and the biggest discounts on the best hardware wallets too. You can find the link down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.